We gonna jump right into it. Man, they just set the internet on fire.
Facts.
I can't even keep up with all the songs. They done dropped 3-4 songs back to back to back. No pun intended, you feel me? Let me run down a quick timeline and then we gonna dive right into the breakdown of the diss tracks. So we going all the way back to 2013, Kendrick with the Control verse, where he seemingly dissed Drake and pretty much everybody in the industry.
Everybody who was relevant.
Everybody who was relevant. It seemed like everybody ducked the smoke. Fast forward to October, J. Cole and Drake, they dropped their first person shooter. Come to find out, I guess Kendrick was supposed to be on the song. He declined, which sparked them to throw shots at Kendrick. Kendrick drops the Like That verse, comes out firing at J. Cole and Drake and the whole industry pretty much. J. Cole comes back with the 7-minute drill. He wakes up 2 days later, deletes the 7-minute drill. Then Rick Ross jumps in the beef, drops the Champagne Moments, dissing Drake, you know, made a little noise, and Ross kind of faded to black. Spent most of the time trolling on social media. Drake comes back, drops push-ups. Boom. Drake drops some bombs. People feeling this, some people wasn't. He drops the Tailor Made, uses the AI, has Tupac and Snoop on it. Tupac's estate basically tells Drake, hey, you got to put this down or we taking you to court. Drake takes that down, so Tailor Made gets take off all the streaming platforms. Kanye tries to jump in the beef, jumps on the Like That remix. Yeah. Everybody like, all right, Kanye, we ain't going for this, bro.
The beat remixed, he did a cool little, like, whatever he did to the beat was cool, but besides that, we not trying to hear them balls.
Yeah, like we not trying to, like you went down that road with Drake. Yeah. We not trying to hear that. Kendrick and Drake, that's all we focused on. Kendrick comes out, drops Euphoria.
That's where shit go left.
And it starts to go left. It starts to go left because fans were saying, oh, his verse was weak. Kendrick, he not being direct. Yeah. We falling asleep. He's trying to be too complex. He drops Euphoria and just entendre after entendre. It's layered. It has all type of hidden meanings and hidden messages in it. And shortly after that, he drops 616 in LA. Boom, drops another bomb. And as we're deciphering that, it's like, damn, this is layered. It's crazy. Drake drops Family Matters, drops a music video and everything, the whole nine. Drake sends everybody in shambles. Everybody's going crazy. Oh my God, Drake. And instantly,
10 minutes later, it was
10 minutes later, Meet the Grams drop. And I didn't think Kendrick would take this route. We'll get into it. It's really layered. It's highly disrespectful in an intelligent way. It isn't on some hit 'em up, I fucked your bitch and the click you know what I'm saying?
Much more sinister than that.
It's a little more sinister and calculated. He literally did a verse rapping to Drake's whole family. Kids included. And he went the Pusha T route, dropped a bomb on everybody, says Drake got a daughter that he been hiding. And come to find out, it was an article back in 2015 where some chick was claiming that, hey, Drake, I have your daughter and blah, blah, blah. But that got swept under the rug. And let's just give a quick rundown. Who you got winning right now?
I got Kendrick Lamar. I don't think it's even up for debate right now. Once, Meet the Grams dropped, I feel bad for Drake because Family Matters, now that I've had more time to listen to it, I've played it in the car, and watched the video a couple times as well. It was actually really good. It was a really good response. He shot at everybody, and he did give it to Kendrick. I mean, he exposed and again, I think what he exposed to compared to what Kendrick exposed, obviously, is two different levels of shit. But say if Kendrick doesn't drop right after, then the bomb that Drake dropped is low-key detrimental because we ain't never heard nothing else bad about K-Dot. So it's like that was a bomb. It was disrespectful. He crushed the whip. Like, he did a lot of shit. Had some weird dude with Pharrell's jewelry on. He was in the restaurant you talked about with the same order. So I think it was a good response. However, you got Kendrick up. He dissected the whole family. Gave you a therapy session and warned you about the niggas around you. Like, he just killed you from every angle. It was some guerrilla warfare. Like, he had niggas in your camp. He jumped on your moment of fame. Like, he did everything that somebody who's trying to win a war would do.
Hey, Kendrick, I think you might low key be watching the podcast, bro. Shout out or something, because the last breakdown of the beef we did, when I was saying like, hey, Kendrick waiting too long could be detrimental to his diss record, meaning that the anticipation is building so high that when he finally drops it, he might not meet the anticipation of it, which he did to me.
He did.
But immediately in the reviews, people were saying, oh, we waited this long for this, and this ain't it, and this boring. And so it kind of played out the way I said it. Now in this round, I said he should immediately drop on the last round. So this round, he immediately dropped right on top of Drake's record. And it has a much more impactful effect because like you said, people didn't let Drake's song marinate. Like you couldn't even really dissect it because you were already dissecting Kendrick. Yeah. So that was a good chess move, Kendrick. I'm going to shout myself out for that one. I know you watching out there on their little burner account or something, but shout out to Kendrick. Facts. And shout out to Drake too, because when you sent his song to the group chat, like, hey, Drake just dropped. Yeah. I played it. But I played it on the phone and I'm like, man, this shit ain't really hitting. It was low-key was trash to me. But then I ran it back in the whip, like you said. And I'm like, hold on, wait a minute.
He was spitting. He was doing
Drake
shit.
He talking some shit. So it's more so, which style do you like? Do you like the layered, where you gotta decipher bars and dissect what it dude is saying? Or you like it, or do you like Drake style where it's immediately digestible? You don't really have to break nothing down. He's just disrespectfully saying, hey, fuck you, whoopty whoop. Because to me, he fucked Ross over in a few bars. Yeah. Body after body. Ross is what he said. Damn, I gotta look.
He
the
said,
lyrics
reading
up.
them as Miranda rights.
Reading them as Miranda rights. Like basically, like, hey, he's fucking cop. And he fucked
ASAP Rocky
over something cold.
He got rid of you.
You said you fucked my baby mama first, but run the receipts and see who I was fucking back then in 2014. So that leads me to believe, is he saying he fucked Rihanna first?
Probably. That's probably what he's saying.
Because that's the only thing that'll make sense to me. Like, yeah, you fucked my baby mama, but do your history on who I was fucking back then. Yeah. Your baby mama, which is Rihanna. Now that could be a reach, but that's the only thing that will make sense to me.
No, facts. I think Drake too, he needs to stop trying to be the biggest and try to be the best. Like every single diss that he's dropped from back to back till now has been about being not only great lyrically and having bars, but having that mainstream, frenzy, that popularity contest that I'm the biggest and I'm also the best. I think with Kendrick, you cannot do that because he is the best lyrically. Like if you want to come at this nigga, all of the antics, all of the videos, you got to take the time away from that and put the energy towards the bars and really exposing this nigga if you want to win. Because right now, this nigga's up 3-0.
Nah, yeah. Like it's crazy. He's up in every round. I got Kendrick edging every round.
And I'm not even trying to be biased, but it's like, damn, he's killing them off every single time to the point where it's like, to me, if you're not giving it to him, again, we talking about size 7 and this and that compared to a breakdown of your whole family. And how it's a trickle-down effect of how you ended up. Like, that's...
Like, let's really break it down because like that, people are putting it up against push-ups, but it was a verse versus a song. So I'm not really counting like that versus push-ups. I'm putting Euphoria against push-ups.
Okay.
So, and I'm listening to the bars. Yes, the push-ups track is more catchy. The beat is hotter. So naturally, people are gravitating to what's more of a vibe for them. The average casual fan they're not breaking down bars. They're not really deciphering messages. They just going, what can I bob my head to? What can I dance to and listen to in the whip and play in the club? Oh, that's what's hotter. But a real hip hop fan, they're listening to the words, and the words that Kendrick was using in Euphoria, the bars, is not even close. It's not even close. Like, what is Drake saying actually? Oh, you're short. You got a size 7 men's shoe. Like, he's talking to his soul. Tell your core fan where you got your abs from. Like, your abs is your core. Tell your core fans you went and got surgery. Like, he's really breaking it down.
Yeah. No, and then to break down, because I like kind of how we doing it, battle by battle. To break down the whole Euphoria thing too, how layered it really is. When he said the vroom vroom V12, and then I looked that up and seen on Twitter that's a machine that he got. That's what fixed his abs for him. It's very layered. So Kendrick Lamar, I think, like you said again, had more of the shit that a hip hop head would want to hear. Another thing too, though, is that people are saying push-ups was more digestible than what was it?
Euphoria?
I thought Euphoria was great because I'm looking at it as an artist on some like, it sounded like a spoken word, a poet, you know, some poetry. It was all over the place, but at the same time, it was very concise as well. Like it was great.
Kendrick also predicted the angle Drake was gonna take. So I say Drake's new diss is hot, but Kendrick already predicted, hey, he gonna take the fake family route. You beating up your girlfriend, you proposed to her in 2015, y'all still not married. They saying he even had the engagement ring on in the video. I don't know if it's a replica or the actual ring, but if you go back to Kendrick's song, he said, I basically can predict your angles. You're gonna take the fake family route, and what did Drake do? He went the family route. So points to Kendrick for that, for already knowing, okay, I already know what you're gonna talk about. Not only that, when I'm looking at these reviews from people in the industry, it's almost as if they OVO. Yeah. So I'm giving more points to Kendrick because what he said, OVO supporters, y'all niggas is dick riders. I'm starting to believe y'all don't like the West Coast. Yeah. And I'm looking at everybody jump out there as soon as Euphoria came out. The Gillies, the Cam'rons, the couple battle rappers, they all are picking apart Kendrick's song, but they're not doing that to Drake's song. They automatically trying to discredit what Kendrick is saying and not discrediting nothing Drake is saying. So it's almost starting to look like y'all got some type of West Coast bias. And to me, y'all still mad about them Death Row days when Death Row was terrorizing the industry, beating y'all the fuck up, robbing y'all, hanging y'all over balconies, punking y'all at award shows, like Kendrick said. Ain't nobody never took my food. Yeah. Basically alluding to a lot of y'all done been punked out here by the West. Y'all come out to the West, y'all getting extorted by the gangs. Y'all gotta pay the gangs as soon as y'all get off the plane. If y'all don't, y'all getting robbed. Y'all come out here, your artists getting shot. A few artists got killed. So it's starting to feel like y'all are rallying against Drake with your West Coast hate. So shout out to Kendrick for taking that on. Like he said, I'm fine with it. I'll push the line with it. Pick a nigga off one at a time with it. We could be on a 3-hour time difference. Fuck is you talking about? Like if y'all all got smoke, speak up. I'll pick y'all off one at a time. Let's get it.
Nah, yeah. Like I said, I think Kendrick is killing bro right now. But what I'll say is that I've seen the pushback for Drake shit as well. Like I've seen people try to, you know, kind of do the same thing that you saying people doing to Kendrick. I see people doing it to Drake as well. You know, I think there's a bias between both sides. This is why I think the beef is so great, because it's really split. Like you have people who really fuck with Kendrick. You got people who really fuck with Drake. And it's like, man, it's down the middle. It's completely split. However, I think that push-ups, again, when you're looking at Drake's disses, they're not 100% directed at Kendrick Lamar. So that's the problem to me with even the last one, right? It's like you gave us the last part was kind of about him. Everything else is like a little bit about him and then about somebody else. Credit to Drake. I mean, he does got 20 niggas going at him. So it's like, am I going to put out a song for each of you niggas? Like, nah, let me just give you some bars, and then get back to him. So I think people are trying to discredit him for that. But when you look at how many people he got coming at him, how else am I supposed to respond?
See, being completely unbiased, because they always say in the comments, oh, y'all biased, y'all from the West, y'all riding with Dot. It's like, nah, bro, if it's hot, it's hot. If it's not, it's not. We're not saying Drake's isn't hot. We're just saying it's not on the level of Kendrick. Like the bars, the entendres, the messages. Drake is being more direct with it. But one criticism I do have of Kendrick's, he takes a long time to start to heat up. So I can see how a lot of fans is like, oh, this shit boring me, because the way he comes in the track, it's almost like he wants to walk you down and he builds the anticipation up. And by the time he is halfway through the song, he's already full throttle. Yeah. To me, he needed to just come in full throttle the way he did like that. Like with the last track he just dropped, it was cool. I didn't particularly like the beat, even though the concept was cool. Like, okay, I'm gonna talk to each person in your family. I think he should have picked a more modern beat, because that's all the fans are looking for. Like that, he went to Metro Boomin, boom, catchy beat, you just couldn't even hate on it because the beat was so hot. I feel like he should have did that again with this one. Like got a new modern beat that's more up to date and right off just go. Fuck all that slow talking to him. And I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to be meticulous and cool, but sometimes you can't go over the fans' head. Sometimes you gotta let them just digest it instantly. You feel me? I feel like he should have just came right in because he was gassing towards the end. Yeah. He picked up the momentum. He picked up the flow. He sped up the flow. He like a lot of people don't like the voice changes. I'm not a big fan of the high pitch, down pitch. Like it's cool, but some words he pronounces kind of weird and it fucks the flow up a little bit. I feel like get a modern beat and just from A to Z, just go crazy.
See, I feel like the reason why I like the beat he chose and the beats that he has chosen so far is because I don't think he's really trying to win from a fan perspective. I think he's really just going at Drake and showing him like, you cannot do none of this. You don't got no dirt on me. You're not better than me. Like, I don't give a fuck what the fans saying. Me and you know, when this is all said and done, I just washed you on some old Al Green, my nigga. Like you could never do that. You get what I'm saying? So
picking Al Green, I feel like this record is crazy.
I feel like that's where he just like
that was hot.
I'm just somewhere different than you, and this is what I've been trying to like not really let you know. Like I'm big bro. I understand that. I try to be humble and play the high road and sit in the back, but you niggas keep tempting me. Now I'm gonna show you how far advanced I really am. That's what I feel like what he's doing. He don't give a fuck about the fans. You could have that shit. You could play on Instagram. Cool. Every time I drop, it's gonna be profound.
Now that even like the first track, the Euphoria, when he did the whole Crody thing, that's the name of Drake's cat. So he's basically calling Drake a pussy by using his cat's name. So it's like even little shit like that, you gotta really decipher and really do your background on why he was even saying that. Cause I was a little confused. Like Crody, okay, Kendrick from the West Side over there, he fuck with the red side. You feel me? So Crody is a Crip thing. So I'm like, why he going with the Crody route when Kendrick be with the Bloods? Oh, that's the name of Drake's cat. And I'm like, he's saying it kind of weird. And then I seen the video of Drake talking about his cat. And the way he was saying Crody in the song was the way Drake was telling dude, like, hey, you got to say Crody like this. This is how he reacts to you calling his name. So I'm like, damn, that was fucking genius. Or even the 616 in LA. He dropped it at 616 on the dot. 616, Pac's birthday. Then it's tied in with the OJ case. Like, then he had the glove on the cover art. Like, it's just, everything was meticulous. He dropped it on a Tuesday. People like, oh, what do you eat on Tuesday? Carne asada, that's beef. Like, niggas is really like, everything has a meaning. Like, he's not dropping nothing that doesn't mean something.
No, that's a fact. I wanted to get into 616 and that glove. I saw people talking about OJ and Nicole Simpson's, I guess the time of her death or the day of her death was 616, something like that. To me, my theory on why he picked the OJ glove and he put that in there was a big shot at Drake not being part of the culture. So I drew parallels to Drake and OJ. When you look at OJ came of age in a predominantly white area. Look at Drake, which was USC, right? Look at Drake. Came to age in a predominantly white area, Degrassi. They both become famous. OJ, at the point where he can say, either I'm gonna talk about these racial and social justice issues, or I'm gonna just be OJ and be a brand. What does he choose? Just to be OJ. Drake, there's a point in time where he could do the same exact thing. What does he choose? I'm gonna just be Drake. After OJ does that, he gets backlash not only from the community, but from his peers for not speaking on issues within the community, right? Same thing with Drake. So, and then the final thing to me was that OJ, while being black, can simultaneously be viewed as white. OJ, being black, could be at a country club where he's the only black person and nobody even really realizes he's black. Same thing with Drake. He could be with a whole bunch of white people, I think, anywhere else, and he could fit in so well that they only think he's white. So that's why I feel like it was a big shot at him, like, nigga, you're OJ, you know what I mean? You're really never gonna be a part of this culture. Like, this is how we viewed him, this is how we view you.
Look, this is how cold Kendrick is. You really gotta do your research on what the man is saying. He said, I be at New Hope King eating fried rice with a dip sauce and a blammy Crody. Now people like, oh, okay. Now, New Ho King is a Chinese restaurant out there in Toronto, And that's where allegedly, not even allegedly, it happened.
Mhm.
Drake got booked. He got robbed for his AP at that spot in 09.
Facts.
Not only did he reference the track where Drake got robbed at and say, yeah, this is where I'm going to be at, waiting on you with the Blammy. The sales of the restaurant actually went up after the song.
Yeah.
So not only did he reference Drake getting robbed there, saying, hey, this is where I'm going to be at, basically taunting him like, yeah, you got booked. Yeah, I'm going to be there waiting on you. The business started booming after he mentioned it. It's like everything around what Kendrick is doing, it's not even close. His song is being played during the NBA playoffs.
It's a rap, yeah.
I have not heard none of Drake's songs outside the internet. I was watching a foreign newscast I seen go viral. They were playing Kendrick's diss song. I'm talking like they weren't even speaking English.
That's crazy.
And they had his song playing. Like the impact of what he's doing is fucking insane. Whether you a fan of the style or the beats or whatever, because the main complaints are the beats that he's picking. All right, cool. But the impact that the songs are having, it's not even close. Like not even numbers wise, it's not close. Yeah. He's smoking Drake number wise on the view count. So Drake can't talk numbers.
Yeah.
He's just breaking them down.
And this is why I'm saying I feel bad for Drake, because when you take a look at Family Matters, right? Like if you look at the history of the beef where we have Like That, we got Push Ups, Euphoria, right? All of those different tracks. Leading up to it, you would think that when this drops, like you gotta think about it, this is a video. He's crushing the van. He's at the New Hope King. He's doing, you know what I mean? He flipped the race card. He did everything that really he was supposed to do. But the nigga just dropped Meet the Grams right after. Like, so it's like after that, it's really nothing that you could do. Unfortunately, Kendrick, like I said, he understood the art of war and was right up on you, because if he would have had some time for that to marinate, we might be having a different conversation about it.
Look, even in the cover art, he's alluding to Drake being a pill-popping addict, which he said in the latest song. He got the glove there. He got the I'm pretty sure the shirt got a meaning. He got the receipts. Like basically, I got the receipts on you. Now, the rumor was Drake was putting money out in the street to try to get dirt on Kendrick, but he got nothing, which he alluded to in the, what was it, the 616? He was like,
yeah.
It didn't get personal until I heard you putting money out in the streets, but it came back with no receipts. I'm sorry, my life is boring. Like everything that about me is on Front Street. Not only that, the card, which has his name on it, is alluding to, it has Drake's name on it, alluding to a leak in the OVO camp, which is supposedly feeding Kendrick inside information, which is how he got the information about, hey, Drake got an 11-year-old daughter. Now, conspiracy theorists, or I guess, you know, from the OVO team is saying, Drake knew about the leak and is feeding the leak false information.
I seen that too.
For Kendrick to jump out there and put the info out there, and it's false info. So we'll see as the facts unfold, but he did deny having a son the first time and then double back and admitted to it. Yeah. Now, until I see Kendrick getting sued for defamation or something, I'm a low-key take it as facts.
Facts.
Because why would you throw something out there like that knowing it can be legal repercussions behind it?
Okay, see, and this is where now we going into the allegations part of this situation, which to me is something that the allegations is where I understand rap beef is supposed to be disrespectful as possible, but what they're accusing each other of is not it's not even no funny shit. Like if you are, you know, hurting your women, and if you are being a pedophile, these are serious allegations. So to me, we need some proof. Like if we don't get proof, then you niggas are goofies, in my opinion, because
facts.
You should never come out there and say somebody is abusing their wife, bro. That's like, come on, that's like having the letter A on you. You should never come out here and say somebody is a pedo if they not. So I think this is where it's starting to get a little murky for me. And then see that.
Okay, as far as the pedo thing, I'm gonna play this video because I never even seen this video, but it just resurfaced, right? So So Drake brings a girl on stage, you know, he's caressing on her, says, how old are you? She said, I'm 17. His response to her saying, I'm 17, instead of saying, oh, get off the stage. Why you look like that? Why you so thick?
Yeah, that was crazy.
But listen, 17. I had fun. I don't know if I should feel guilty or not, but I had fun.
Then goes to tell her, well, you 17, but I had fun. I don't know if I should say this, but you're making me feel the type of way. Kissed her hand, kissed her on the cheek. Forehead kiss.
Okay, let me recant.
That's a little crazy.
Nah, let me recant.
That's a little crazy.
That right there, that's incredible. That's like, okay.
That was crazy.
I mean, how at that point, bro? At that point, Drake, come on, bro. That's weirdo shit, bro. There's nothing else to
listen. Okay, you can't control who comes to your concerts.
Yeah.
Like, you don't know who you pulling on stage. You don't know her age, whatever the case. So I get that. Okay, he put her on stage. He's feeling on her, caressing her. In the back of his mind, oh shit, wait a minute. This probably all ages concert. How old are you? 17. He could have cleaned it up like, oh damn, I thought you was of age. I'm sorry, thank you for coming to my show. Hey, get her off stage, get somebody grown on stage. He would have got a pass. But to turn around and say, damn, you 17?
Why you so thick?
Why you so thick? I don't know if I should say this, but you making me feel away. And then kiss her anyway? That's crazy, bro. The cameras rolling in front of a whole arena. So if you would do that in front of a world stage while being recorded, what would you do on this private island that K-Dot is alluding to, you flying to and fucking underage women? Paying to fuck underage women.
I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because that's sick. Like, it's crazy. And when you have a video like that out here, it's hard to... after seeing that, it's like, well, you could definitely be guilty of what bro was saying, like at that point, you know what I mean? Because that was years ago. So if you had a little infinity for it then, imagine what's going on now. You get what I'm saying and what it's progressed into. So after seeing that, my thought process on it completely changes. I still would like to see proof, only because, you know what I mean, it does solidify it. But that alone is like, you obviously weird.
That's right there. It's no even explaining.
It's not. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But it got brushed under the rug. Now imagine if we had footage of Kendrick doing that.
Yeah.
The world would be going crazy right now. But it seemed like Drake getting the pass. Not only that, the whole domestic violence angle. I mean, come on, bro. You could grab your wife in an argument and get charged for domestic violence.
That's a fact.
Now, I seen the article. It was a couple years ago. They're saying Kendrick beat up some woman in Vegas, left her bloody. I don't know if that was his wife or whatever the case, but I'm guessing that's where that's stemming from. But even, like, we're not taking domestic violence that serious in a rap beef. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not like he's beating her the fuck up, put her in a coma. We don't know what happened. You know what I'm saying? She might have hit him. Boom, he hit her back. All of a sudden, he gets charged because he's a man. Women, they hardly get charged for domestic violence.
I got a question for you, because I'm from the younger generation. Is this how you feel like rap beef was like for Ether and Takeover? Because like these niggas, I feel like are taking it to a deeper, darker level. Is that what it was always, or is it progressing slowly to get worse and worse?
I left condoms in your baby seat. This was Jada Nas. I fucked your baby mama, left a condom in your baby seat. What are we talking about, gang? Tupac, I fucked your bitch.
Yeah.
What are we talking about? Yeah. Like, it's always been this disrespectful. As a matter of fact, the beef was a little underwhelming at first because they weren't getting that disrespectful. Okay. It was like, y'all talking too nice. This is some spoken word shit. This is what they were saying when J. Cole was in the beef. Man, Facts. We don't want to hear the spoken word shit. Let's get to the nitty gritty. This is beef. We want to hear disrespect. Now, me, I want to hear disrespect, but I want it in an artful way. Like, don't just come out like
exposing niggas.
Yeah, so on some gossipy shit. It's a difference between being gossipy and gossiping like a bitch and being disrespectful on some battle rap shit and putting it together with bars cleverly.
So I was also gonna ask you, like, for me, that's the only reason why I'm like even bringing that up is because, like, again, if the feds or whoever were to go into investigation, then if they could be found guilty, would that be like taking it then too far? Do you get what I'm saying?
Now, if you exposing things that someone can be prosecuted for on the street side and you are a street cat, you went too far. But Exposing somebody for pedophilia is never going too far.
Yeah, it's never going too far.
Death to all pedophiles. They all deserve the worst. Castration, all of that.
That's
so you can never go over the line exposing that. You should be exposing that.
Yeah.
Which he said, which kudos to Kendrick. He was like, I'll tell you one secret about the industry.
He did say that.
A lot of these weird niggas is involved in this, and their campaign is covering it up.
They streamlining them, yeah.
So basically saying it's a lot of your favorite artists that are involved in this pedo shit and it's covering it up. And he told LeBron, hey, get away from dude.
Stay away from Curry.
Stay away from dude, because, hey, they getting rated next.
Yeah.
Alluding to, you know, what's going on with Puffy. That's finna happen to them next. So maybe he got some inside information. So I wouldn't say he going too far if that comes out to be facts. Now, if you're putting that falsely on Drake,
yeah, it's fucked up.
You're a weirdo.
Same thing for Drake. Like if Kendrick did do that, I mean, again, I don't think people are going to, I mean, let's be 100% honest. Niggas have gotten forgiven for far worse. So if it was to come out that Kendrick beat his wife, it wouldn't be, even though it is wrong, it wouldn't be as groundbreaking and shocking as if we were to find out if Drake was a pedophile. Like,
no, right. Now I am not co-signing domestic violence, but I know how the system works. Everything ain't what it seems. Like I said, you can get in an argument with your wife. She can throw an iron at you, throw a plate at you, smack you, kick you, spit on you. It'll be cool. I done seen women assault their spouses in front of the cops. And the cops told the dude to like walk away. Damn near finna arrest him for getting assaulted. I've seen this in real life. And I've seen dudes take all of that, simply restrain the woman, and she say, oh, he hit me. And now you got a case. I've seen it. So I don't really take the domestic violence thing for face value because women have lied so much. And thank God for these podcasts. They have been exposed for these lies, the fake rape allegations, the fake domestic allegations. So I don't really take that for face value.
In a nutshell, it's like you can understand why you might be in a situation with that outcome compared to that outcome.
Yeah, it's no explaining the pedophilia shit. Flying to a private island where they're selling kids to high-profile celebrities and government officials is crazy with the whole Epstein thing, which is going on, and that's getting brushed under the rug. And now we seeing actors and athletes' names getting brought up, and it's looking like everybody was involved in this ring that they've been saying was going on, but been getting brushed under the rug. So, yeah, it's no explaining that one.
Right now, do you feel like the beef is over, or do you think Drake is coming back?
No, it's not over. It's not over. Kendrick is winning, but he has not delivered a knockout blow to me. Meaning, I think Kendrick knows you can't fuck with me. So it's almost like, you know, you see a cat playing with a mouse. Like, I know I'm going to kill the mouse, but right now I'm just like batting it back and forth, fucking around, playing with it. Or, you know, you see the movies, The Killer, they playing with their prey, like they got a knife and they just little incisions, killing you slowly, watching you bleed out. I feel like that's what he's doing.
So let's predict, like, what do you think's the next step in the battle? Like, where do you think Kendrick is going with his pen next, and where do you think Drake is going?
I think more inside information is coming next. The gloves is off. He mentioned the kids. Kendrick alluded to not wanting to take the gloves off. In I forget which track he said
Euphoria.
He said, this is a friendly fade. Let's not take it there. But if we do, it's not something you want to do. So that leads me to believe he has more information than he's revealed yet, because he says he has OVO insiders. He got dirt on Drake. And he said, the dirt I got to make Gunna look like a saint. We all know Gunna ratted on what's the name. So do you got paperwork Drake's a rat? Which Drake said, hey, if you ain't got the paperwork, you just gossiping.
And so that's where we at right now for me. I'm going to be honest. I don't know what's the next step to me would be Kendrick fully exposing him with something. Like, we would have to see, again, proof. Drake, the next step is, to me, fully exposing either, oh boy, kid is not his kid, or give us some forms that bro, you know, committed that crime. If not, then, like I said, I feel like it's over for me, and it's kind of getting goofy. Because now if y'all just making shit up, then, you know, and who's to say they even making it up? Because it could just stay in the industry like it always has anyway. So it's not like, that's another thing too. People are like, we need proof, but it's like we don't necessarily need proof to know something's true. Like it's a bunch of shit that goes on.
Fans don't need proof.
You know what I mean?
Fans just have to like the artist that's saying it. Look at Meek Mill.
That's a fact too.
His career will never be the same. There has been no 100% proof of his gay allegations with Diddy, but as of right now, he's gay in the public eye. Every comment I see, I can't even listen to Bro the Same no more. This is what I'm reading. Mind you, he's not helping his cause. With every post he put out, it looked gayer and gayer. So Meek just need to not to throw strays at Meek.
I know y'all see the fit the other day though.
the lace shirt, bro, was wild. Meek, just take a year off, gang. Disappear. Come back with another champions. You be all right. Stay off the media. But with the fans, this is the issue I have with rap beats today. It's not about who's winning. It's about who people like. Fans of Drake, it doesn't matter win or lose. Drake won in their eyes because they like Drake. Fans of Kendrick, doesn't matter win or lose. I like Kendrick more as an artist.
Yeah.
It's rare you're going to get somebody unbiased like, I fuck with both of them.
Yeah.
Who has the better record? It's rare. All you see is people, I'm OVO, I'm with Kendrick.
Okay, so I got a question then. If Meet the Grams doesn't drop 10 minutes after Family Matters, what are you rating it that round?
As far as versus Euphoria, or
no, so I'm saying
for
oh shit, I guess is Family Matters a response to Euphoria?
Yeah, that's a response because remember he had Taylor Made. He took it down. So now you got to put something else out. Bam, he come with
Family Matters.
He come with Family Matters. So right now we will be saying, where the fuck is Kendrick? Drake just dropped.
You're right,
I feel like the impact of Family Matters would be more if Kendrick didn't drop, which was genius. Kudos to me again for him dropping his diss song directly on top of Drake's. Because not only did you drown his out, people are amazed that you dropped that fast.
Yeah.
So now you just earn more cool points.
So what are you rating not Euphoria, what are you rating Family Matters out of 10?
Let me give it a little, let's play a little bit of it.
Yeah.
Because
maybe in this song,
the visuals are great though.
Start by saying,
I don't know what the
nigga,
I
said it, I know that you mad. I've emptied the clip over friendly or jazz. You mentioned my
maybe
scene,
a
I
homage
deal
to
with his
50s
dad. I
as he
gotta go
shot at
bad, I
everybody.
gotta go bad.
okay. He got the Vans from Kendrick's first album. Towing the van, they eventually crushed the van.
Really trying to keep it PG.
It's cold.
Nah, the beat hot.
Yeah.
If you had a set, they give your ass a DP. You civilian gang and red like your PC. You know who really bang a set, my nigga YG. You know who really bang a set, my nigga Chuck T. You know who even bang a set out there, CB. The nigga Cole losing sleep on this, it ain't me. You better have some paper.
Hold on.
He going crazy, yeah.
Hold on. I am all for Cole catching these strays, gang. Nigga, Cole losing sleep over this. It ain't me.
Yeah,
I ain't losing no sleep over this. Cole, you should have stuck to your guns because quiet as kept, hearing each song, I think Cole could have won this beef.
Hey, tell me why.
Quiet as kept.
Man, I'm gonna keep it a buck. That's what I was literally gonna say.
Cole could have won this, bro.
When I heard 7 Minute Drill, I was like, you know what? A lot of people said it was a snooze fest. To me, I'm like, this sounded good to me. It was low key like a good song, catchy, and had the bars that we wanted. But yeah, he backed out. I questions what skeletons do bro got in his closet because he didn't want to get exposed.
I'm just imagining if J. Cole decided to get disrespectful, it can get spooky because his pen is like that.
Yeah.
But he didn't have that Mamba mentality in him.
Yeah.
He didn't have that fight in him. So every stray that he catches is like, hey, you can't even say nothing at this point.
Yeah.
He just got to take it on the chin. Now, I'm taking points away from Drake for that line. Because to sit here and say, oh, if you had a set, you'll get a DP. You don't bang, but guess who bang? YG bang, the game bang, even Chris Brown bang. Nigga, you don't bang.
Yeah, you don't bang.
You don't have a set.
What are you talking about?
So a non-affiliate, clowning a non-affiliate for not banging is crazy. And it's worse. You grew up in a Jewish community in Toronto. Kendrick is a non-affiliate, but he's affiliated. He grew up in Compton, in the hood, around the members. We all got homies who bang but didn't bang. You was with the gang. You was with us doing the same shit, going to the same parties. You just didn't get put on. So Kendrick is kind of like, he's not a member, but nigga, he not a goofy either though. He was around the members. So he lose points for that. You don't bang.
No, that's a fact.
Fuck are we talking about? But hey, he's right about this.
Word on the streets on Twitter was that last time Drake was in LA when he was with Game, he was getting that Escalade and skirting off, I guess, every time he seen a whole bunch of niggas come out. So word on the street on Twitter is that when you was in LA, you was scared.
He get cool points for this though. You better have some paperwork or that shit fake tea. So you saying I'm a rat, you saying I'm a pedophile, you making a lot of allegations. Where's the proof? Where's the paperwork? I need to see it. Or you basically spreading fake tea. Like I said, this shit hot though. I ain't gonna lie.
Can't be rapping about no ratting that we can't read. I mean, it's true, a nigga signed me for my AP.
He admitted to getting robbed.
Nigga signed me for his main squeeze. Out here begging for attention, nigga, say please. Always rapping like you about to get the slave free. You just
how you feel about that? Because I seen, so we had a lot of backlash. It was a lot of backlash on that on Twitter, obviously from that line. I didn't really understand. What he was trying to say, like Kendrick trying to be an activist type shit.
Basically, he's trying to be a fake activist, and he called him a fake activist shortly after this. That was actually hilarious, nigga. You rapping like you trying to get the slaves free. Like, that was funny as hell.
Pretty much, we're not trying to hear all that shit.
Basically, come on, gang, we not trying to hear that shit. Get up here, rap, and make something hot. We don't want to hear all that free my people shit. Yeah. Which, it could be good, it could be bad, because like, nigga, you ain't black, you ain't got the same struggles. He's preaching for the people. What the fuck you know about it?
But it was a cool line. They gonna always kill bro for that, I feel like, but I get you, it was funny.
It was fucking hilarious. Shout out to Drake for that. That shit was funny.
Plant on money trees. Say you hate the girls I fuck, but what you really mean? I've been with black and white and everything that's in between.
So he kind of addresses it right there.
That, I was confused at first when he said, we hate the girls you fuck. They confuse themselves with real women. I'm like, bro, what do you mean you hate? Oh, he's trying to say he be fucking trannies and shit. That's what I get from that.
Well, another thing is if you go back into the Meet the Grams, he talks about him growing a beard, which is something called a beard.
A bottom.
Or whatever it is.
Basically, you getting fucked by dudes. Like exactly. Your beard. So you fuck girls who confuse themselves with real women. I'm gonna head and assume that's a transsexual. Then he comes with, oh, you grew a beard because being a beard fits you better.
Makes you feel more masculine, or appear more so at least.
Basically, we all know in the gay community, a beard is like a guy that gets used by, homosexuals or whatever the case. I don't want to go too deep into that, but you know what I'm saying? He basically saying Drake is gay and be fucking trannies.
Yeah. You the black messiah wiping up a mixed queen and hit vanilla cream to help out with your self-esteem.
Are we MLK? Is that how we looking at it?
We've had this topic and it went viral before. Can you be a black messiah, all about black power, and date interracially? We've already had this talk. You've said your views on it, my views on it. Bro, sticking your dick in women doesn't make you any less black. Yeah. I'm sorry, it just don't. I want to fuck every race in the world. I'm not taking points from Kendrick rapping his political shit, rapping his activist shit because he fucked a white woman and his girl's
and does it, even though he did that, is that taken away from what he's contributing to the community? Like, it's not taken away from anything. And I believe they was raised in the same neighborhood or whatever. So, and she got black in her. So it's like, I mean, oh well.
Right, like knock it off with that. Like they try to take your black card anytime you fuck with a woman that's not black.
I can see again, like, if she was like Drake, where again, Jewish community, whatever the case is, but if she was raised right next door to bro, I mean, what?
No,
what you think going on?
Bobby shit, I wanna know what Whitney needs. All that puppy love was over in y'all late teens. Why you never hold your son and tell him say cheese? We could have left the kids out of this, don't blame me. You a dog and you know you just play sweet. Your baby mama catch was always screaming, save me. You
I
did it dirty all your life, you tryna make peace. I heard that one of them little kids might be day free.
If this ain't a fact, he lost points.
He cold. Yeah, that's fucked up too.
If this ain't a fact, he's a goofy, and it's some female gossip shit.
Yeah, because that's bros. Yeah.
To say that your manager is really your son's dad, he fucked your baby mama behind your back. That's a crazy claim. That's wild. But if that becomes true, woo,
what can we say? Yeah, that's what I'm like.
Secret BD. And this is all making plenty fucking sense to me. Hey, let that shorty breathe. Shake that ass, bitch. Hands on your knees. Hands on your knees. Hands on your knees. Shake that ass for Drake. Now shake that ass for free. Yeah, yeah. We're not that kind of free. I'm talking about my nigga Dave. Yo man, the Lil K. We call that shit.
So it's a lot of gossip getting thrown back and forth. It's getting messy. It's getting personal. Me, I thought they had concocted this to like, hey, rap is boring. Let's, start a beef and heat it back up. It'll help us both. But with claims like this, I don't know no more.
I don't think
it's looking like this shit getting real.
I seen somebody tweet, this beef has officially entered the me and my niggas better never see you and your niggas phase.
No, facts. like Drake said, y'all catch fades on the West, right? Like, come on, I'm handing them out. So right. Drake calling out K-Dot for the fade, I'm here for that too. You know what I'm saying? We know they both been training in boxing, so let's see what it is. I'll tell you one person who is happy about this, Diddy. Yeah. Because you ain't heard nothing about Diddy since this beef even started.
Thank God.
They brushed all that under the rug. I know Diddy happy as a motherfucker. Go make another diss track. Let me play a little bit of Meet the Grams, you feel me? Now I'm hearing...
Dear Adonis, I'm sorry that man is your father. Let me be honest. It takes a man to be a man. Your dad is not responsive.
It's kind of low monotone. I'm hearing that Taylor Swift's producer produced it. So Drake made a song called Taylor Made. He actually has a song produced by Taylor Swift's producer, which is actually Taylor Made. So I don't know if that's a reach or if that's some more genius shit that, he just went and did.
I look at him and wish your grandpa would have wore a condom. I'm sorry that you gotta grow up.
He said Drake uses his dad as like his black card to get cool points or whatever the case.
His dad uses him.
His dad uses him. So yeah, it was cool. Like I said,
I think, and this one, not to cut you off, I think that this Meet the Grams is so sinister. And like, I was like, damn, he really went to another level because it's showing like what he is doing is proven through all of Drake's relationships that Drake is superficial. Like when you really look at what he's breaking down, it's just crazy to me. Even to me on Euphoria, people were like, he's using things everybody else has already said. I'm looking at that as like original in a way because he's actually saying that all of these people within the culture don't fuck with you. And I can give you a separate instance of these people pretty much bar for bar saying they don't fuck with you. Meanwhile, I put my own twist on it, etc. So I'm looking at it in a deeper way of like every little thing he's doing is sending shots and breaking down how he's just not a part of the culture for one, and two, but materialistic and I feel like superficial. That's what he's alluding to.
See, with the whole, you haven't, fans saying he hasn't said anything we haven't heard before. Me, I'm an avid battle rap fan, right? Shout out to Smack, shout out to URL. Nothing's new under the sun, right? So in battle rap, you'll have battle rappers who all say similar things or say the same thing, but it's the way you pin it that makes it different. We can say the same bar, but not pin it the same way. Yeah. So you'll have a lot of punchlines that have been said 1,000 times, but the way each individual MC put it together, from the lead up to the punch to the follow-up bar after, that's what makes it different. So regardless of if he's saying the same thing we heard before, I mean, how much shit do you really want to hear? You know what I'm saying? Are you here for the rap or are you here for the gossip? Because keyword in rap battle is rap. Yeah. So even though we might have heard it before, you haven't heard it the way he's saying it. And what has Drake revealed that we didn't already know about K-Dot? So if you're going to use the same criticism towards K-Dot of, hey, you saying everything we already heard, Drake got to lose points as well because he has not said anything new other than the rumor that, hey, that's not really your son, which is not confirmed. So you can't give him cool points for that either. Yeah,
that's on all of it is like that. I just think, man, this, you can keep playing it, but this one was crazy.
I actually like the 616 in LA a little better than this one.
I like this one better. Life is hard, I know. The challenges always go beat us home. Sometimes our parents make mistakes that affect us until we grown. Hey, you're a good kid that need good leadership. Let me be your mentor, since your daddy don't teach you shit. Never let a man piss on your leg, son. Either you die right there or pop that man in the head, son. Never fall in the escort business. That's bad religion. Please remember, you could be a
one of his homeboys, I guess, was drunk and pissed on Drake's leg.
Oh,
That's what that's for.
Damn.
Yeah.
Even if it don't benefit your goals.
I thought Diddy pissed on his leg.
Or somebody, I don't know who it was.
Didn't they say Diddy pissed on his leg and wind up, they wound up,
maybe
he
that's
wound up
what it
beating him up? That was a rumor.
Okay,
Understand, no throwing rocks and hiding hands, that's law. Don't be ashamed about who you with, that's how he treat your moms. Don't have a kid to hide again, be sure. 5% will comprehend, but 95 is lost. Be proud of who you are. Your strength come from within. A lot of superstars, that's real, but your daddy ain't one of them. And you nothing like him. You'll carry yourself as king. Can't understand me right now. Just play this when you 18.
Okay, see, that was low-key genius. He's talking to his son, telling him what not to do as a man, but using all Drake's flaws as the examples. Don't let nobody piss on your leg. You know what I'm saying? Either they supposed to die right there or whoop whoop. Like, don't do this, don't do that. But everything he's telling them not to do is what Drake does. You know, don't hide your woman. Be proud of your woman. Drake hiding his baby mama. His baby mama's a porn star. Like, you ain't proud of that. You got another kid you're hiding. So you're not proud of that baby mama either. So to even think of the breakdown that way, because I didn't catch it till just now, that's actually genius.
No, I thought so. And that's what I'm saying. He was talking to him. Not only that, but he's really talking to him from the perspective of when Adonis turns 18. That's what you realize at the end too. So he is saying, like, you know, in a fairy tale, he would be receiving his song at 18 years old, about to go out into the world, which is that's profound. Again, that's what I'm saying.
Basically, I'm sonning your son because you're not fit to do it.
Exactly.
That's pretty fucking disrespectful. Hey, this man cold, man.
He cold, bro.
This man cold, man.
So like,
Dear Sandra, your son got some habits, I hope you don't undermine them. Especially with other girls that's hurt inside this climate. You're a woman, so you know how it feels to be in alignment with emotion, hoping a man can see you and not be blinded. Dear Dennis, you gave birth to a master manipulator. Even using you to prove who he is a huge favor. I think you should ask for more paper, and more paper, and more paper. I'm blaming you for all his gambling addictions, psychopath intuition, the man that like to play victim. You raised a horrible fucking person. The nerve of you, Dennis. Sandra, sit down. What I'm about to say is heavy. Now listen. Your son's a sick man with sick thoughts. I think niggas like him should die. Him and Weinstein should get fucked up in a cell for the rest of their life. He hates black women, hypersexualizing with kinks of a nympho fetish. Grew facial hair because he understood being the beard just fit him better. He got sex.
So what I want to break that down was he compared him to Harvey Weinstein. So that's why I'm like, that's crazy. Not only that, a part that I really wanted to break down was he uses black women for a nympho fetish. You all ever realize that with him, low key? His weird idolization of black women, a certain type of black women. I don't know if anybody really
ghetto ratchet,
truly
big
pays attention to what he's doing. That's what he's getting at. That's what he's getting at for sure. And I have peeped that for a while, and it really became prevalent when you like look at the whole Sexy Red shit. Think about Cash Doll. Other people, it's like,
yeah, because like, why are you always with them? You know what I'm saying?
And you're not nothing like them type of girls. So that's for sure a fetish because it's something you wouldn't do on a regular.
And I always say this, you know, other races use black men and women as fetishes. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, this is helping you get your black card stamped. It's like, okay, ooh, shout out Sexy Red, when the whole industry is saying we rebuke that shit.
Exactly.
We don't promote that ratchet shit. We don't co-sign it. The biggest artist in the game is co-signing it. Now all the ratchet black bitches is, oh yeah, we love Drake. So that's another stamp of approval that he gets.
Not only that, like when you hear him talking about how he is a beard, you go back to Euphoria, and it's like, he breaks down bars from other songs. It's almost like, oh, that's what you meant when you said, when I see you standing next to Sexy Red, I believe I see two bad bitches. Like you start to understand more and more and more. He puts a little, you know what I mean? He answers those questions later on in each song. So it's crazy.
Offenders on OVO that he keep on a monthly allowance. A child should never be compromised, and he keeping his child around him.
He said he has sex offenders signed to OVO that he keeps on allowance. He's making some claims, comparing them to Harvey Weinstein, calling him a pedophile, says he has sex offenders on his record label that he has his own kids around, saying he needs to die. So he done literally wished death on the man. So this is like, it's past rap beef at this point.
It's serious.
With these type of clams. Oh shit. I done blew it. I done fucked up. Oh, let me see, I can't see this shit.
You know who really bang.
See, I want to get to the part where he's talking
the
to
manipulator, even using you for
the daughter?
Sandra, sit down. What I'm about to say is spenders on Hovio that he keep on a monthly allowance. A child should never be compromised, and he keeping his child around him. And we gotta raise our daughters knowing there's predators like him lurking. Fuck a rap battle, he should die so all of these women can live with a purpose. I've been in this industry 12 years. I'ma tell y'all one new secret. It's some weird shit going on, and some of these artists be here to police it. They be streaming hunting victims all inside of their home and calling them tender. Then leak videos of themselves to further push their agendas.
So on TikTok, this actually came out, and this has been out for a while, been public knowledge, that there is, every time Drake has a tour or whatever, a show in his city, there is a guy who goes around and finds the hottest girls that he can, and pretty much the one he thinks Drake likes the best, they send her to Drake's house, he has sex with her. So when he says, this weird shit is going on, we're streamlining these people to your crib and calling it Tinder, that's exactly what he's talking about. So some of the things, like, again, don't have to be proven in a court of law or something crazy, because it's right there in front of your face when you really think about it.
Nah, facts. That's wild though. What's tripping me out is, out of everything he said, oh, he's a pedophile, he does this, he does that. The only thing people are worried about is if the daughter. You know what I'm saying? Like the pedophilia shit, they're not even tripping really.
You know why that is though? Because if Drake come out that he's that's gonna put the industry in shambles. Like, we've seen it with Diddy, we've seen it with other, celebrities that have gotten whatever for it. I think that's, on a deeper level, people just don't want to believe somebody they fuck with could be capable of that.
To any woman that be playing this music, know that you're playing your sister, or better yet, selling your niece. To the weirdos, not the good ones. Cat Williams, I gave you the truth, so I'ma get mine. The embassy about to get raided too. It's only a matter of time. Hey, Lil Bron, keep the family away. Hey, Curry, keep the family away. To anybody that embody the love for the kids, keep the family away. They looking at you too if you're standing by him. Keep the family away. I'm looking to shoot through any pervert that lives. Keep the family safe.
So he basically saying, hey, he's under investigation and the feds will be coming and knocking soon.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that unfolds. But like I said, both drop good tracks. I have Kendrick winning every round. And I don't think the battle is over. He has not delivered a knockout blow yet. I believe he's capable of it. Like I said, I think he's more so walking him down slowly, and then, the grand finale, he'll drop it. Mm-hmm. But as of right now, Drake is still in it, bro. Yeah, Drake could come back and drop another track, and hey, we back at, hey, where's Kendrick?
Yeah. And I think people, again, we need to, for the Kendrick fans, because I know, and like we speak on bias, let the Family Matters track resonate. Like, honestly, because I had to let it resonate for a couple more times. And now listening to it today in the car again and again, I'm like, this is a good diss for sure.
I didn't like the singing part, but then I ran it back in the whip and I'm like, oh, Drake was saying some shit. Let me fast forward to this shit. That was hilarious.
Yeah. The black of the bag, the sweet of the two light-skinned kids, the shit will be cute. Right about for the big three. It's only Big D in this video proof. My son should go play at the park. Two light-skinned kids, the shit will be cute. Unless you don't want to be seen with anyone that isn't blacker than you. We get it. We got it. The black of the bag, the sweet of the juice. We get it, you like to put gin in your juice. We get it, you think that you richer than juice. When you put your hands in the girl, is it self-defense because she bigger than you? Your back is up against
He's talking.
Wait.
He's talking.
Hold on. He said.
Hold on, he's talking.
Black of the berry, the sweet of the juice. What did he say? He said, I know you like...
We get it. The black of the berry, the sweet of the juice. You think that you bishop and juice. Like
talking
this
about
nigga,
Pac, right?
Pac,
and he said, you like, okay. Yeah, that nigga...
He's going crazy.
Is it cause you live in that bachelor life?
Let me run that back one time. He's talking.
Isn't blacker than you, we get it. And kids, the shit will be cute. My thing is to give me the loop. And right about for the big three. It's only Big D in this video proof.
Pause. I'm not even acknowledging that.
Yeah,
I seen people acknowledging that. Pause.
But what's his name?
No Diddy.
What's his name? Kendrick acknowledged it on Meet the Grams. Like, no Diddy. He acknowledged it.
This was cold. I'm not gonna lie. This was cold. He said, our sons can go play in the park. Two light-skinned kids. Should it be cute? Unless you don't want to be seen with somebody that isn't blacker than you. Yeah. Like, you basically ashamed of your son because he light-skinned.
Type shit.
You're in an interracial relationship, but you're preaching all this black power shit.
He's trying really hard to be something, you know what I mean? He's not. That's what he's trying to say.
My son should go play at the park. Two light-skinned kids, the shit will be cute. Unless you don't want to be seen with anyone that isn't blacker than you. We get it. We got it. The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. We get that you like to put gin in your juice. We get that you think that you bishop and juice. When you put
That nigga talking, man.
is it self-defense cause she bigger than you? Your back is up.
That's fucked up. When you put your hands on your girl, is this self-defense because she's bigger than you? That's fucked up.
So that's what I'm saying. Niggas gotta go back and listen because he did do his shit.
He did. He talking some shit.
This next, the Michael flip is.
Why did you move to New York? Is it cause you live in that bachelor life? Proposed in 2015, but don't wanna make her your actual wife. I'm guessing this wedding ain't happening right, cause we know the girls that you actually like. The darkest secrets are coming to light. It's all on your face like what happened to Mike. Oh shit, it's all making sense. Maybe I'm Prince and you actually Mike. Michael was praying his features would change, so people believe that he's actually right. Time will make you do features for change. Get on pop breakers and rap for the whites and wait.
Basically saying, hey, bro, we know the girls you actually like. You really like them white girls. And you low-key want to be white yourself.
And then when I heard, after he said that, because we know the girls that you actually like, and he said, dark secrets are coming to light, I thought that was a play on the race thing, too. Me personally. The Mike shit is crazy. You think Kendrick want his features to be... Because let me tell you something. I paid a lot of attention. I was paying attention to everything. When you look at Kendrick, from Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe, to then he starts doing the long hair with the ponytail, looking like he wearing... Go back, go look at bro now. Really go look.
I'm gonna say this.
These niggas is saying is something.
I'm gonna say this with the whole Kendrick. I hate the way that you dress. The way that bro dressed, he really didn't have a room to say that. Cause the fits this nigga been wearing been crazy.
He in his artist bag, bro. Come on,
bro. The fits bro been wearing, it's not doing him no justice to say I hate the way that you dress. Both these niggas dressing like weirdos.
Drake dressed like NFL backyard, whatever football. That nigga
I hate
crazy.
the way both of them niggas dress. For the record.
Wait, you say your brother Jermaine, but you only here to stay out of the light. Oh shit, just follow me right, cause nothing you saying could bother me right. I get off the plane and nothing has changed. I hit it a lot over all of my ice. Hit it a lot over all of my ice. Hit it a lot over all of my ice. This shit gotta be over by now for anyone out here that's calling it right.
He ain't dead and it's not over. No. That was a hot response though. Yeah. I give it to Drake. Like if you're gonna listen to one of the tracks over and over, you're probably gonna listen to this one, simply because of the beat. I like that he switched up the flows. I think he took that out of Kendrick's book though, because the last Euphoria, Kendrick used 3 different flows. Mm-hmm. The beat changed 3 different times. On this one, he used 3 different flows.
Another thing too, I feel like, again, this is why I feel like Kendrick is only impressed or his only purpose is to beat Drake. He don't care about the fans, because to keep it a buck, I don't want to go play back that somebody was a pedophile over and over and over again. Like, you get what I'm saying? To break down that somebody is a pedophile, they got this gambling addiction, all these different things. It's just very dark compared to this. It's not as dark. So replay value wise, that's why I can see people playing this longer, because it's some dark shit on that Meet the Grams, bro, that niggas don't want to keep hearing over and over again.
If I'm looking at battle rap, I'm looking at this like K. Dot is more of a Loaded Lux to where you have to go play the battle back after you watched it live, because there's no way possible you caught everything he said. Okay. Whereas Drake is more direct. He's more of a performer. He's more like a Hitman Holla or a DNA, or, you know, he uses a lot of current events and the bars are more straightforward. You get everything he said right there on the spot. Like, if you was to compare it to battle rap, I think that's more accurate, because Loaded Lux, a lot of people have him losing battles live because you're at the battle, you're drunk, they're smoking, you want to hear something that's hot right now to shake the building. Like, people want shit to shake the building. Loaded Lux is more of a on-cam type rapper. Like, rewind is more to find. He always say that. You know what I'm saying? As you rewind, it's more to find. As with Kendrick, the more you rewind, the more you find.
That's a fact.
So I think it's more so, what style do you like? You like the more direct approach, or do you like the more complex approach? But right now, the battle's up in the air. I got K. Dot winning though.
You're right, but he could come back. Drake could come back at any moment and change things, you know. And my thing is, can Kendrick keep this pace up? Like, that's what I'm wondering. Like, can he keep dropping this amount of records? Because he's already put out 20 minutes of music in 2 days, bro. So it's like, can he continue this up? I don't know. That's what I am anticipating.
What I seen was people said K. Dot got Drake rapping better, and Drake got K. Dot dropping more music. So shout out to both of them.
A win for us, the fans. Yeah,
it's a win-win for the fans regardless. People are entertained. People are happy. So it's a win-win regardless. So shout out to Drake and K Dot. I'm looking forward to hearing more records. You know what I'm saying? But that West Coast hate gotta stop.
Hey, you niggas do hate the West, and you know why. We got the best weed, nigga, the best weather, the best women. You niggas emulated a lot of shit we did. You feel me? I feel like the whole West Coast gang shit, niggas spread out and put that all over the world as well. Like, it's just a lot of originality over here that niggas hate on.
Niggas hate the West Coast, I'm fine with it. I'll push along with it. Pick a nigga off 3 at a time with it. We could be on a 3-hour time difference, period. Y'all hating on the West, we can see it is written on your face. Just call the battle unbiased, bro. You could like Drake and say he's losing. You can like Kendrick and say he's losing. You don't have to ride or die. You don't have to pick a side. You're not signed to OVO. You're not signed to Kendrick. Enjoy the music. Enjoy the tracks. And let's get the bots out of here because the bots is fucking the game up too, right? You got a lot of fucking bots making it biased on one side. And it's just, I want to see authentic reactions from real people. I don't want to see all this bot shit.
That's kind of why some of the views I'm even looking at, like, so people pointed to that about why Kendrick has so many views compared to Drake. I don't know if niggas are coping or what, but people are showing, or we're showing, you know, I would say 10, 15 hours ago, how Kendrick's views compared to Drake's are astronomical, which I don't know if that does make sense. It could be bots, it could not. Then you have the things that's going on Twitter as well. A whole bunch of people just spamming certain tweets and things like that. So for sure, get the bots up out of here.
Nah, facts.